As mentioned in our previous video, alarm codes are essential for interpreting formats, allowing events to be displayed on the operator's screen in a simple and understandable way. Let's explore the alarm code section in the system configuration. If the alarm code you need doesn't already exist, you can create one from scratch by clicking New. Here's the step-by-step process. Create a name and description for the alarm code. You'll need to decide if this alarm code generates an alert. The event will appear in the web monitoring module when received. Does not generate an alert. The event will not appear on screen, but will be recorded in the account's history. Or does not generate an event. The event will be completely discarded by the system. Next, assign a priority level. This ranges from 1, most urgent, to 9, least urgent. Choose the appropriate type to help filter this event, such as general, arming, disarming, or restoration. You can choose whether this event will show the zone, useful for burglary events, the user, useful for opening and closing events, or both. Choose a sound to play when this event enters the system. You can select from the preset sounds or upload your own audio file. You can modify the font and background color to visually differentiate this event on the operator screen. To streamline reporting, you can assign the event to a group of events. This makes it easier to generate weekly or monthly reports, gathering all related events in one place. Set rules for automatically processing an event when another related event is received. For instance, you can automatically process a power failure event when a power restoration event comes in. You can specify whether this event will appear in the multi-monitor module for supervisors to visualize. Add step-by-step instructions to guide operators on how to handle the event. This eliminates the need for printed manuals, ensures procedures are followed, and helps train new operators. Configure additional settings for this alarm event. Decide if it will be available for automatic push and SMS or email notifications. Be created manually. Originate from a GPS device. Include video feeds from associated cameras. Be forwarded to authorities using the Authorities Report module and appear in the Client Web Access module. At the bottom of the alarm code setup page, you'll see a list of formats associated with the selected alarm code. The same format can also generate different events depending on the source. Let's search for format E130. You'll see that there are 2 entries for this format. In one case, when the format is transmitted by a specific receiver, it's interpreted as a burglary. When the exact same format is sent by another source, it's translated as a different alarm code. This shows that multiple formats can generate one alarm code, while one format can generate different alarm codes depending on its source. The code does not exist event occurs when the platform receives a format that has not been identified or configured. This often happens with devices like GPS trackers, where the system may not have all the alarm codes from the manufacturer's manual registered in the platform. As an example, we've configured a button in our Smart Panics app to report automobile accidents. This button sends the format E9851, which is not yet registered in SoftGuard. When you press the button, the system will receive the event and display it as code does not exist. If you receive a code does not exist event in the web monitoring module, follow these steps. First, open the event. You'll see the format in the event log by clicking the first icon under the event information. Alternatively, you can open the event in the timeline, where the format code is displayed more simply. You'll find the format code following the E and the colon in the event description. In this case, the format E9851 from the Smart Panics app couldn't be identified by the platform. so it showed up as code does not exist. If you're using a mobile app like Smart Panics, like we are in this demonstration, you can assign the format any name and associate it with the alarm code of your choice. But for hardware devices, you'll need the manufacturer's manual. The device documentation will explain the meaning of each format. Once you identify the format, return to the system configuration, create the new format, and associate it with the correct alarm code. By doing this, you'll give the format an identity, enabling the platform to interpret it correctly in the future.